You're in my house.
Hi, I'm Mar, and I'm going to talk a little bit about teaching my darling, which in my case would be creative writing. For this video, I'll focus on high school / upper secondary level creative writing. I've been writing creatively for 15-ish years now. It's been a long time, longer than I would like to admit. I write short stories and multi-chapter stories. I've written Dungeons and Dragons campaigns, and I also do a lot of collaborative writing, which would be like text roleplay. Me and some friends work on a story together, paragraph by paragraph, from the perspective of 2 or however many characters. Writing stories in English was a huge part of me discovering my love for the English language and developing my vocabulary, my grammar skills, how to structure sentences, and how to convey information, how to tell a story. And it helped me connect with native English speakers on online creative writing forums. Sitting on the floor hurts, so we're in my bedroom. Creative writing is a great way to just play with language, any language. You get to learn brand new words, brand new phrasing, with less pressure and fewer stakes than a more dry, typically academic analytical text. On the flip side of that, writing stories can make you really vulnerable, especially if you're writing from the point of view of a character where you have to find words to describe a rich inner life. That's hard for adults, not to mention teenagers. So being mindful of that, how do we make writing stories more accessible, less scary, less intimidating? Power writing, also called pressure writing. That's when you give a very short time limit, usually 5, maybe 10 minutes, and tell the students to just write. It doesn't matter if it's good or not. It's probably not gonna be any good, and that's okay. Starting, the really scary part, it's already over. Now that we've crossed that threshold, where do we go? There are so many fun writing activities, both for individuals and for groups. Since I do collaborative writing a lot, I've focused on a couple of those. One of my all-time favorites is called relay writing, or round robin. Round robin is when you have students in groups of 4 to 5, and you give them the same instructions as for the power writing. You give them a time limit, and you just start writing a story. Timer goes off, and you switch. You send the story that you started to your left, and then the other person has to continue it. And it just goes on and on and on like that until you have really silly, funny, goofy stories that the students made together. This is great for high school English because reading comprehension and reading speed is a little higher statistically. So the students can read through the story faster and start writing again as soon as possible. It's a fun way to play with language, and you get individual work as well as group work. Everyone wins. Okay, dang it, I'm out of time. Thank you so much. How would you teach creative writing? Let me know.